Oh, my beautiful Cancers, and welcome to your weekly forecast reading. Thank you so much for joining me. If this is your first time, and if it resonates or serves you, please hit like or subscribe below, or share it with somebody you feel this might serve. Guys, this is for December 16th. We just had an incredible 12/12 portal full moon. Any bit of those last bits of resistance gone and out. What was so beautiful about it was that there was consciousness attached to it, so you were able to observe it and respond versus unconsciousness and react. Guys, 2020 is going to be sweet. So let's just jump on in, guys. Let's take a deep breath. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So please be sure to check all three just to get a complete picture of what next week holds for you. How many guidance do you have for Cancer? That jumps right out. For Cancers, oh yay! December 16th, week of December 16th. One more. Any other guidance for Cancers? Wow. Okay, guys. You have the Star, the Ten of Cups, the High Priestess, the Emperor, and Decision card. This is a lot of major arcanas, and anybody who knows tarot knows that these are what I call the big wig cards. These are things that have to do with you, not your mother, not your dog, not your partner. And it's things that your soul would have elected to learn and to experience while you were here. So there's no getting out of it, but it's not a bad thing whatsoever. Guys, this week is beautiful, Cancers. It's not only is it emotionally fulfilling with the Ten of Cups, that's harmony in the home, harmony in your relationships. It's the happily ever after card next to the Star, which is the dream come true. All that hard work is pulling you out of those burdensome situations. You might have gone through heartbreak, trial, all this purging. You might have gone through some kind of cleansing. And this week is a beautiful week of really living not just in alignment, but emotional fulfillment, not just within yourself, but with others, guys. So much joy. I am so excited. It's a week of blessings for you. Now, you do have the High Priestess with the Emperor and with the Decision card. So this is more of what the internal world's going to be having. We're going to be choosing, deciding, making moves this week, Cancer. So while you are extremely happy and in a good place emotionally, what you're being guided to do this week is to take aligned action. The Emperor is somebody who is ambitious, takes control of the situation, doesn't wait for circumstance to change in order to make decisions. Not at all, Cancer. This week, you're aligned. And when we're in those places of happiness and fulfillment and harmony, we really are in a state of clarity. And when we're so much more clear, when we know who we are, when we're in gratitude, we hear our divine voice, our higher self so much better. So this week, you guys are making moves. Now, when you have the Decision card, just be aware, Cancer, that this week, while full of blessings, you're going to be making huge moves to release yourself from situations, people, circumstances, patterns that enable unhealthy choices based on lack or low self-worth or insecurity. So this week, you really are making game-changing decisions that show how much more of an alignment you are. An example can be you decide to take that job that you thought you weren't good enough for. You decide to take your relationship to the next level because you realize, you know what, I'm not going to sabotage it this time. I'm worth happiness. Or you decide you're going to start that business and stop, procrastinating. You're going to decide to think bigger, act bigger, bite off more than you can chew, and not hold yourself back. The Decision card is when we're reluctant to make choices based on insecurity. Basically out of fear, right? And who doesn't have those situations? But I think the universe is blessing you with so much emotional happiness, love, fulfillment, and blessings. And from this space, you're going to feel so empowered because the happiness is coming from all the inner work you've done. You're not garnering happiness out of codependent relationships or circumstances because those fluctuate. You're getting this from you, from your hard work. It's everything that you've created as a result of it. And when we're in that space, we have faith in ourselves especially. And as a result, you're in the space of gratitude, maybe meditation, prayer. Dude, you're making moves. And think 3 steps ahead, Cancer, with these particular cards. Make sure whatever moves you're making are for your long-term benefit, your long-term vision, not just short-term gratification. And when it comes to the Decision card, I know Cancers, water signs could be a little emotional, and I think that's why they're blessing with so much emotional happiness this week. Because when you are, you know your worth. You know your value. you love yourself. And that's why it's going to be that much more easier. I'm sorry, I picked up this card, the decision card. It'll be that much more easier to make choices from that place of self-love and release yourself. Release yourself from toxic situations, belief systems, relationships, jobs. This is an incredible week. I am super excited for you, Cancers. My sister's a Cancer, so excited to tell her. It's going to be wonderful. The hard days are behind you. They're done. And you're being blessed this week. And yeah, there's still some choices to make. Yeah, big game-changing choices that are only going to lift you up, build, expand. And yeah, those choices that might have been harder to make in the past are going to be easy peasy this week. The more you're aligned, the more you love yourself and know that this is for your highest good. I hope this serves you. If you guys like an extended reading or just a reading in general, my link is down below. Otherwise, I will see you next week for next week's readings.